Hello, I'm just checking back in again. So it's Thursday, the day after Ash Wednesday, and I was exuberant in my video with you yesterday. I was so happy. I was like genuinely overflowing with peace and love and excitement. And very often, our experience with social media is that it's not, is that it's not reflective of our actual lives. So that's why I definitely wanted to get back on today, just to let you know. So right after I got done filming and I uploaded everything, then I set to work on other stuff. And I'm building all these things, and I'm just trying, there's so much I'm trying to build and get going. And there's a certain amount of effort that we need to do. It's called tapas, and it's related to discipline, and it's that heat that comes up like when we're doing a yoga practice. We need to exert effort. We need to try. And then at a certain point, sometimes we get clues about, I think I need to let something go. At least for now. So after I uploaded everything, then I spent the next 9 hours. So I don't know, did I say much about what I plan to do during the day? I was going to learn my HPA Access stuff. Never did find that course. I cannot remember how I accessed it. So I did the polyvagal theory stuff with you a little bit. I had intended to do all this other learning around, refreshing my learning around HPA Access and polyvagal theory, and it's for this pathology report, all of that I mentioned. So yes, I did tell you I had a rough outline for the day. What you saw on camera was the last of my polyvagal HPA Access learning enjoyment for yesterday. I spent the next 9 hours to the point now where my wrists and hands are very sore. I've also been writing this morning, very wonderful writing, but yesterday was not wonderful. 9 hours dealing with the fact that my main Facebook page for Gentle Yoga that I've been building up for 3 years, it has been somehow compromised. It has been involved in something I don't even know. And they've completely blocked permanently now. I got a notice this morning saying, no, this is a permanent thing. They have blocked my ability to run ads, which I don't love running Facebook ads anyway. But running ads and even just my ability to work with my Gentle Yoga page has been kind of weird for about a month. Well, now I know why. It's been sort of under suspicion. And so yesterday I had to do so much. I'm giving you the really quick version, but I called my credit card companies. I reordered a credit card. I had some sort of a past due bill in Facebook, and I'm not even sure it's legitimate. And and I just wasn't able to like get a lot of answers, but I was trying to fix the problem. So I thought, well, I'll pay this. But then because this is all like under review, my credit card declined that payment, which is good. I'm not mad at them. But then I had to like go in and say, no, I really am trying to pay this thing. I still don't know if that was like from an old ad that I ran or not. I don't run a lot of Facebook ads, but I've run a few. I ended up like just doing all this research on my end and then like trying to deal with the Facebook help system. At one point, the Facebook help system sent me a notice, basically cease and desist. They didn't use that phrase. I wasn't giggling yesterday. No. Yeah, but it was basically like stop contact. Oh, I like this microphone, but when I move, it gets a little scritchy sounding. Basically, stop contacting us about this issue. We cannot help you. And I'm like, well, that's not right. Okay. So I did not cease, nor did I desist. But then I just like kept, because I think a lot of that might be automated. Anyway, so I just kind of kept at it. I went through like a review request process. They asked me to upload a picture of my driver's license. And of course I'm like, is this legitimate? Am I somehow like being weirdly hacked even while I think I'm interacting with the Facebook? I still don't know. I had a lot of trouble uploading my driver's license photo. That took me about 30 minutes of like retrying this, that. I still don't know. Like, did I just give these people who've hacked my situation my driver's license? I still don't know. Did I pay a bill? Did my act of paying the bill somehow give them my credit card information? I don't know. Basically, what I'm getting on here to tell you is that things are not all, what's the phrase, unicorns and butterflies or whatever. And that's the part you frequently don't see anytime you are consuming any sort of social media. And so I just want you, is it rainbows and butterflies? Yeah. I just want you to know, like, after I stopped filming yesterday, that is how I spent the next 9 hours. At this point, so my Gentle Yoga page is blocked. It's over. It's done. There's no appeals process. There's nothing. I do think I was legitimately hacked and compromised, and things I have no awareness of have happened. And at this point, I think I'm going to just pay really careful attention to that credit card it always has a zero balance. So I'm just going to, watch it very, very carefully. I'll probably, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, have that one replaced. Just in case I was unknowingly giving them, like if I wasn't communicating with Facebook itself, that I was communicating with some sort of hacker genius person. The fact that they may or may not have my driver's license, I don't know what I'll do about that. Who knows? Maybe my whole identity is being stolen right now. I don't know. So yeah, basically, I'm just telling you, like, things can be really hard. Things can be really challenging. I'll tell you what I ended up doing was I had 2 of my Athletic Brewing Company beers. They're non-alcoholic. They're so good. So I had 2 of those. They don't have any alcohol at all. Like and I took a nice long bath. That's what I did. And I got it in my pajamas early. And yeah. And so now today I'm just making peace. Well, I'm glad that I didn't just build my whole business on my Facebook page. I've done very little on it. And thank goodness for that, because it's literally like pretty much decommissioned. And sometimes what you'll hear, like when you're like starting up a new business or something, people will say, you don't need a web page. You can just build a Facebook page. Well, I never really trusted that. But it is expensive, like having a web page, all that stuff, paying for the domain name, all that stuff. It's expensive, you guys. It is. It adds up. But I'm just making peace with the fact that I learned a lot building up that gentle yoga page on Facebook. I did. I learned a lot. And, I guess something that might be helpful for you. One, I think it might be helpful for you to just see me here saying this, like what happened after the last time I checked in with you. And then also for you to know like what I did to take care of myself was to just basically, I got to a stopping place and I just stopped. And I turned off my phone and I shut my computer, and that was that. What else might be useful? I don't know. I will be checking to see if my identity has been stolen. How do you even check that? And today I'm moving forward. Like I was determined to not let another day get sort of hijacked. And so all day today I've been working on the stuff I love working on. My body peace yoga, like I'm writing the book and I'm designing the program essentially. I mean, the program I've already done and implemented in real life, but I'm like, getting it to a place where I can train people in it and all that. So whatever time it is right now, I don't know, but I think it's around noon. I've spent probably like 6 hours today working on that, which I love. And it makes me really happy. And I think it helps people. And I slept great. So I think in the past, after an experience like that, I got pretty jacked up. Like I'm not going to pretend that I was Zen lady. I wasn't. At one point, so my husband works downstairs. And at one point he came up and he was really happy about something, and I listened, and I'm like, that's great. But I was just like, eh. And he's like, hey, how are you? Like, I wish I could cry, is what I said. I wish I could cry about this. Like, I'm trying to let myself cry, and I'm so frustrated, and I've wasted this whole day. But of course, it's not wasting. But it, so that's how I was in the moment. Like, I got to that place. It's not like I was doing my calm breathing the whole time. No. But very quickly, I was able to switch gears. Say thank you for this life experience, turn things off, go take my bath. Not everybody feels safe in the bath, so like it doesn't have to be a bath, it could be anything. And yeah, and then I just got back to Cami, just like regular Cami. Cami who existed before Facebook was ever invented. I remember when the first person who ever told me I should get on Facebook, my response, she's like, oh, it was, what was it, the early 2000s. She's like, you need to get on Facebook. I'm like, why on earth? What is that? Why? No. I'm not hating on Facebook. I'm just explaining, you guys, there was a time before it existed. Not explaining, I know you know that. I was alive before email. I remember when email was invented, and I'm like, oh. And then someone asked me, could you please attach a such and such? And it had the little, what's that called? A paperclip? I'm like, oh, that's clever. I can attach something to this thing and send it. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to sign off now. Did you get anything useful from this? I hope so. And if you did, hit like. And I'll see you next time. Bye.